Hello everyone. Today I will be showing you how to check for accessibility and fix common accessibility in PDF file. Before we get started, we'll need a couple of tools to check for accessibility. You're going to go ahead and go to the right-hand side, and we're going to see a list of tools. The tools we will need are Action Wizard and Accessibility. Currently, many of us will not have this on right away. To add this shortcut, we're going to go ahead and go to More Tools. Scroll all the way down. At the very bottom, we'll see Protect and Standardize. We're going to go find the shortcut tool named Accessibility. It's going to be a stickman with a circle around him. Go ahead and click Add. Once you add it, as you can see, it was added as a shortcut into our tools. The other tool we will need is called Action Wizard at the very bottom near Customize. We're going to go ahead and click Add as a shortcut for it. And there you go. We now have the two tools that will help us create accessibility for PDF. Go ahead and go back to the same document. For the PDF that we will be creating accessibility, we will be using a syllabus from Sammy Spartan. When you always create accessibility for any document, we're always going to start off and use Action Wizard. We're going to go ahead and click Action Wizard. An action list will pop up. We're going to click the first one, Make Accessible. And go ahead and click Start. A window will appear. For every document, you will always need the title, since this is Psych 1, and the author. If you do not have this filled out, uncheck Leave As Is, and you can customize it. But since it's already filled out, we can leave it as is. You're going to click OK. In Recognize Text General Settings, click OK again. During this time, as you can see, the Action Wizard will be checking each page, scanning, and creating some common accessibility mistakes. This is very important. If the document is a fillable form, you will click Yes, Detect from Fields. If it is not, this is the syllabus, then no, we will skip this step. In setting reading language, the language is English, okay? It will detect any figures or missing alternate text. Click OK. During the scan, there was no missing alternate text, which is good. And there will be less accessibility issues. Click OK. Just click Start Checking right away. As you can see that in the left side, Action Wizard has listed up a couple of issues regarding accessibility for this document. So these are very common accessibility mistakes that we will have to manually fix. The Action Wizard will try to do its best to fix all accessibility issues, but there are always a couple of things that we will have to manually fix. I have created a document how to fix the super known problems that will be always showing up for every document that I have encountered. This document is very simple and has very little accessibility issues. What we will do is go through each section and fix them one at a time. We're going to go ahead and start at the very top document. For this one, you will just need to pass them manually. There is no further need to do anything except to just right click on this and click pass. For logical reading order and as well as for color contrast, click pass. As you can see, the two issues that popped up here are no longer there. We have fixed the document issue. Go ahead and unexpand it. As we scroll down, the next one is tables. If you do see any sections that are skipped already, right click it and unskip it, because there are some issues that still need to be fixed manually. As you can see, there are two issues in this section, and in each section there are subsections. Two issues means there are two subsection issues. So there's a subsection issue in the headers and the summary. We'll start off at the very top. As you can see, element 1 has failed. To fix headers issue in the tables section, just go ahead and right click this, show in tags panel. Mine is already highlighted to see which one when I go to show in tags panel. To do that, you would need to go to any of these and click highlight content or apply role mapping to tags or document is tag PDF. Many of your software and applications should already have it highlighted when you go to tags panel. As you can see, it's already highlighted for me. You're going to expand that. Expand the table. TR is table rows. We're going to just go to the first table row, expand it. TD, table data. You're going to rename it. There are two ways to rename this. You go right click it, properties. The type data cell will go from table data cell to table header cell. As you can see, it went from TD to TH. There's another option as well, is where to manually change the lettering if you are not too confident. What you will do is you will double click inside the letterings. It will show like that. Backspace. And make sure it is a capital H, or else it will not know that it is a table header. It will look like that. We just need a table header in the first table row. We're going to go back to the accessibility. You're going to click the stickman with circle around it and a check mark, the accessibility checker. To check if you did it right, we will work on headers, the first element. Right click on element 1 and check again. As you can see, the headers has passed, which means we fixed it manually. Now we'll move on, go down to summary. Summary is a very common issue as well in accessibility. For this one, we will be using one of the other tools. The tool that we add in the shortcut, accessibility. Click on accessibility. This tab will open. You're gonna go all the way down. Click on reading order. This window will open. I want you to just scoot this window to the right side or left side. And each element is already highlighted for me that has a problem with it. So let's start with element 1. What you're gonna do is hold left click and hover over that entire highlighted area. It should look like this. After this, you're just gonna go ahead and right click. You're gonna go to edit table summary. This table summary will pop up and you're just gonna wanna put a word or a sentence describing what this whole thing is. Usually I take the first thing that's in the top left, instructor. Instructor information. You're gonna click OK. To see if we did this right, you're gonna right click this, the element 1 that we fixed. Click check again. And as you can see, it is no longer highlighted for me. The element 2 and 3 that was down here has moved up as element 1 now. So element 1. So now we'll work downwards. Do the same thing for the rest of them. Highlight it, hold left click and highlight. After that, just right click it. Right click within the highlighted area you highlighted. Edit table summary. And let's see, these is activities. Okay. Since I know this will be correct, I can just move on to the next one. Same thing, hold left click and highlight all of it. Right click within the highlighted area. Edit table summary. This is a schedule. Okay. To see if I did both of these right, I can click check again. And as you can see, summary has passed. You do not have to always click check again each element. You can just fix all of them at once and check again at the end. But I do recommend, if you are starting off, to always check again to see if you are doing it correctly, as it can lead to more errors if you improperly do it. Finally, we have the last one, headings. We click we expand headings, and there's only one subsection issue, appropriate nesting. Expand that as well. And as you can see, there is only one element that needs to be fixed. We're gonna right click it, show in tags panel. This is very important for the heading section. This is very important because headings has to be in numerical order. As you can see at the very top, it starts as heading 3. It needs to be in numerical order as in 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can fix this and change this by either double clicking within the text, backspace and 1. As this is the first heading, it is 1. We can also change it by right clicking it, properties. Heading level 1 comes after is heading level 2. Perfect. To change to heading level 2, the following one, after 2, it comes as 3. Perfect. It has to be in numerical order, like 1, 2, 3, 4. It is okay if it goes from 3 to 4 to 4. It also works as 3 to 4 to 3, as long as it is not skipping by 2. So this would not work. 4 to 2 would not work. 3 to 4 to 2 would not work. 3 to 4 to 3 would work as it hops down and then back again, as long as it's numerically going up or down by 1. That's how you fix headings. Scroll down to see if there are any more. As you can see, it goes from 4 to 3 to 5. So this would not work. So this would need to either be a 4 to 5, 4 to 5, or a 4 to 5 to 5. We can check to see if this does work. And it does. 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 5 to 4. And there is no heading issues because it is numerically going up or down by 1. Even if we were to change this by 4 as well, check again, it would still be fine. But if we were to change this by 3, there would be a heading error. As you can see, it is from 4 to 3 to 5. So we can just put it back to either 4 or 5. And it should work. There we go. Perfect. And there you have it. We now know this document is accessible by it showing that there is no issues being found in any of the sections in document, page content, forms, alternate text, tables, lists, or headings. What I have shown you are the very common accessibility issues. There are more, and I have created a document in which you can follow step by step. to fixing accessibility issues in different documents. This document is now accessible, so make sure you save it. And there you go. This PDF is now accessible.